in age is enormous, 30 years plus. So Jake Paul, 27 years old, Mike Tyson, 58 years old. That's the one stat that everybody is looking at on that page, Tyron.
I mean, the stat that I'm looking at, the 76-inch reach and the 71-inch reach. Does Jake know how to use a jab? Does he know how to keep Mike away from him? Every combination I saw Mike throw in the open workout was him slipping inside and throwing hook and punches. Jake does not want to allow Mike, nobody wants to allow Mike to get in that close range and throw those punches. That's going to be the difference maker, in my opinion, is he has poise in the first 2 rounds to keep him at bay, and does Mike just start off firecrackers in the beginning and walk him down and start lighting him up?
58 years old. You fought him back in, was it 2020? So 4 years ago when he was 54. How did those punches feel?
The same they're going to feel. Well, they might get worse tomorrow night because now he done pissed him off. I had sense enough not to go piss him off. Now you piss him off, now you really got problems.
Very much so. He loves you. You're his boy.
I was about to say,
yeah. Like Jake.
wasn't like that.
Yeah, I wasn't do that. I'm smarter than that.
Let's talk about the co-main as well, because obviously there's been a lot of anticipation for this fight, a rematch of what was the fight of the year in 2022, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano. Did this feel like Amanda Serrano's house? It did to me.
Say it again?
Did it feel like Amanda Serrano's house?
I mean, like, she has her fans and they're showing out, you know? Amanda Serrano, she's a champion. Anywhere she goes, she's going to get loved because she's proven to people and proven to herself that she's a champ and that she's a fan favorite.
You've been in a rematch position. When you come to this point, you've already done it once with an opponent. Now you're running it back a second time. Are you overseeing them at this point?
I mean, rematches are tough, especially when you run them right back, right? You got to get right back in camp and make adjustments quick. These ladies have had a chance to adjust, fight other fights. Amanda Serrano has had an opportunity to fight at heavier weight classes and gradually build the weight. Now she's fighting again. At this point, they was gun bumping right there. They didn't get the same energy as Mike and Jake, but they were talking that they were talking their trash, and I think we're gonna see a scrap tomorrow as well.
Amanda Serrano going up 3 weight divisions for this fight. Do you see a difference, a size difference between them?
No, it's not a big size difference. You can tell she put on a little bit more weight, but it's not a big size difference. And the fact that both of these women aren't really fighting for themselves. These women are fighting for the sport of women boxing. They're not fighting for Amanda Serrano and for Katie Taylor. They're fighting for every woman that ever thought about putting on a pair of boxing gloves. And because of that, I can't see no wrong in nothing they're doing.
Hey, Roy, okay, like it. Let's talk about the full fight card, because, Amit, you picked out a couple of fighters. Shushu Harrington was one of the fights you picked out. He's on some energy.
Who,
he came with,
I mean, he's bringing the Brownsville energy. He just wants to represent. He wants to show the world what he's about. He's a top 10 featherweight, and he wants to show the world why he is.
He was bumping elbows. He was making sure nobody was going to push him around up there. What about Shadeja Green? Same thing.
I mean,
she don't come to play.
She made it pretty simple. She made it pretty clear. She sounds better at everything, right? And when you look at this card, you will stand out like a sore thumb if you don't come here and bring it. If you don't turn up, if you don't bring that energy, from what I'm seeing in this atmosphere, you will sit out and everybody else will supersede you. This is your moment. You fight on Netflix. It's free. Everybody can watch. Let us talk about you on Monday. Make us the break room talk when we talking at work. This is a fight that took the show over.
Where you working?
I'm at home chilling now while they chilling.
Hey, listen, it was good to be with you. Thank you, guys. Looking forward to watching this one with you tomorrow. We're going to have a good time. Excited for this fight. Thank you guys so much at home for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, Friday, November the 15th, is at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. We are excited for this one, everybody. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, of course, the main event. We got the rematch between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano as well, presented by Netflix and Most Valuable Promotions. It is coming to you from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, available to you live, globally, exclusively with your Netflix subscription. No pay-per-view needed, everybody. For our in-person fans, final tickets do still remain. Make sure you get them before they're gone at SeatGeek.com. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will see you tomorrow for the big fight. November 15th. That's tomorrow at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, and it is streaming live globally and for free on Netflix. And this is the official weigh-in.
I'm gonna eat everything he has. He can't hurt me. I'm ready to go in the ring right this second and go in there and dismantle him.
Sorry, Mike. I love you, buddy, but it's my time. The gods know it, I know it, and you're gonna know it.
Well, we are here at the Paul vs. Tyson weigh-in live from Toyota Music Factory in Irving, Texas, and presented by Celsius. Live Fit, Essential Energy. This is an unprecedented moment in boxing. It's the first time in history that a live boxing event will be shown on Netflix, the world's biggest streamer. This is not pay-per-view, everybody. MVP and Netflix have partnered to allow over 282 million subscribers worldwide to tune in live to Paul vs. Tyson at no additional cost to their Netflix subscriptions. Yes, welcome along, everybody. So good to have you with us. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kate Scott. Amir Tyson, Tyron Woodley, been with you all week long in the build-up to this fight. We've welcomed boxing royalty into the group as well. So good to see you. Roy Jones Jr. Got the fresh trim just to come out here. So I guess me personally this morning, I was at the AT&T rehearsing for tomorrow's show. Then I come here and I see hundreds of people. We got robots walking around. This fight week just feels so big, and it keeps getting bigger.
It's a big event. It's the biggest fight 21st century. Everyone's hyped. Dallas, hype. We're all hyped. The world's hyped. Let's get it.
Kate, it's been an emotional roller coaster. We had the open workouts where we saw a little snippet. We got a preview of people being in shape, ready to go, excited. Then we had the press conference where we had some drama, we had some annoyance. We had a stone cold Mike Tyson that didn't want to say anything. He's just ready to fight. Today, everybody's cranky. It's the last time they look each other in the eye before they get one more sleep before they scrap, and we haven't even got to the fight yet.
Tyron talked about the open workouts. What did you think of the shape that Mike looked in that?
I like Mike's condition. I think Mike looks really good. I love to see him happy, but at the same time serious. When he's serious, he's a different man.
We saw him looking very explosive. Amir, try that mic out. Let's see if that one works. We saw him looking very explosive in that open workout. Can he sustain that across 8 rounds? Can he sustain what we saw in the open workout across 8 rounds? That's a big question for everybody.
He's ready to go. He's moody because he wants to fight. He's not really with the pre-activities, open workouts, weigh-ins. He just wants to go to war right now, and that's what he's going to do tomorrow.
What did you think of the demeanor that we've seen from Mike Tyson? You said stone cold. Is this the kind of the ferociousness that you wanted to see from Mike in fight week, Tyron?
You know, I didn't know what to expect, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I was looking to micromanage to see if he's in shape, because when you watch a 20, 30-second video on Instagram, anybody can be a savage in that small amount of time. I wanted to see how he looked. Was he breathing hard? Was he in sync with his coach? The last time we saw him was we was fighting Roy Jones, right?
Yep.
So this has been almost 4 years since that time. Now we're going to see him go out there and fight against Jake Paul. So I saw him having fun. That's something I was not expecting to see. And for me, if I'm having fun, that means I've done the work. That means I'm relaxed. That means I'm ready to get it cracking.
What about Jake Paul? Because you've been through this kind of a situation with him. You've been through a fight week build-up with him. Has anything stood out to you this week, particularly about him?
I mean, Jake Paul has to do the antics. He has to do the mind games. And I feel like Mike did not allow him to. He shut that off. He really did not RSVP for the shenanigans. But Jake Paul is definitely love the win-win situation. You beat Mike, you great. You lose to Mike, you lost to Mike. He's always putting himself in those situations.
How do you feel like Jake looks with this added weight?
I like the added weight. The fact that he's a good puncher with the added weight is going to help his chances, because most people know the only chance he really has is that he can get lucky and hit Mike. So having the added weight was a smart thing.
Jake's a disruptor, right? He likes to kind of bother people. Has he got into your dad's head at all?
Well, it's hard hearing you, but I'm just excited for this event. Jake Paul's going to bring it. I just can't wait.
She's wondering if he's getting into your dad's head.
Oh, he's not getting into my dad's head at all. My dad's too mentally strong. He's been there. He's been professional for 1985 to 2005. Jake Paul's new to it. He's not fazed by that at all.
Let's talk about the co-main on this card, because the co-main is such a good fight as well, and worth talking about. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor running it back. We saw them fight a couple of years ago, fight of the year at the time. Katie Taylor ends up getting the split decision win, but there was a lot of talk about whether Amanda should have won it, and you know, there will always be debate about that. People will fall either side of that debate. Do we get a fight that is as good as the first fight that we saw? Because that's going to be hard to match, Roy.
I think we get just as good a fight, if not maybe even a better fight, because now, for the first time, we saw two women have an excellent fight. Now they got a chance to go back and reevaluate and make adjustments and come back and do it again. The bad thing about it is, with women, when their emotions kick in,
oh, wait, hold up. What are we going to say now?
The war goes they're going to go right
Watch
back
your
to where they came from. How bad they want to, they're going to go right back to where their emotions take them. The emotions took them to a good place last time. It's going to take them to a good place this time.
Is there a psychological advantage for Katie Taylor because she comes in knowing that she got the win the first time around, or was it so tight that that just doesn't apply?
In this situation, I don't think it's an advantage. I think it's a chip on her shoulder. I think she feels she won. I feel in the 5th round, she really said, you know what? I'm a world champion. I'm an Olympic gold medalist. I'm going to bite down, and I'm going to take this fight back. She was losing the fight, in my opinion, right? So I don't think that she has, you know, the advantage of winning. I think she has the advantage of fighting on the MVP card. Everybody's pro, Amanda Serrano, and she got to go out there and show them again. Anytime you have to show somebody, it just makes you a little bit more bitter.
I mean, if you're talking about Amanda, she said that she comes in more confident, more hungry than the first fight. Has that been visible to you?
I think she is, because I feel like, in my opinion, a lot of others' opinions, that she won the fight. I had it 7-3, and if she just probably going to do the same game plan, because the game plan worked, in my opinion. So let's see what she could do. I think it's going to be a great fight. It might be fight of the year again.
Let's talk about what some of the other people on the card could do, because we've got a great lineup for you. We're going to show you the rest of the card, apart from the main and the co-main that we've already gone through. Give me your pick here for a fight that you're interested in, or a fighter you're interested to see. Roy, what are you looking for?
I'm looking at Barrios Ramos. I do want to see that fight because I've seen Barrios a few times. Never seen Ramos really, but I want to see what happens because I think this is going to be a good fight.
You guys?
I like Go ahead.
I want to see Carrington and Coolwell. He's a top 10 featherweight. He's number 8 on ESPN's list. He has a lot of potential. He's from Brownsville. So I just think it's going to be a great night of fights. And I just want to see his potential fulfilled, and I think he's going to do it.
He's representing. Who are you picking?
I want to see Shadazia Green, and I want to see her fight against Melinda Wapool, because I feel like Shadazia is really slick. She's really smooth. There's not a lot of female boxers like that, you know. She remind me a little bit of a Roy Jones in the female division.
She might be mighty cold.
Maybe she can get to the side like my man over here and make people pay.
She must be mighty cold.
All right, well, with that, we are ready to get going with this weigh-in. So let me send you over to Big Mo on the stage.
Good evening, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Toyota Music Factory, our home for Fight Week, our home for the official weigh-ins today for what will be the biggest boxing match in modern history. Live tomorrow night, the event will be headlined by Jake El Gallo Paul versus the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson, in an 8-round professional heavyweight bout. In the co-main event, Ireland's undisputed super lightweight world champion, Katie Taylor, will step back in the ring for the most anticipated rematch in women's boxing history against boxing's trailblazer and unified featherweight champion, Amanda "The Real Deal" Serrano, for the undisputed super lightweight championship of the world, contested over 10 2-minute rounds. It is time to weigh in the fighters, but first, I have some very special guests to bring on stage. First, welcome to the stage, the pride of America's team from right here in Arlington, Texas, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. And now I'd also like to welcome to the stage the official MVP ring card models. Please welcome Rafaela, Sydney, Virginia, Lexi, and Delia. I would now like to welcome a few individuals on stage. First, please welcome the director of Holden Boxing, Bryce Holden. And now, introducing to the stage, the Director of Boxing for Most Valuable Promotions. Please welcome Mike Leonardi. And finally, the co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions, ladies and gentlemen, Nikisa Bedarian. A reminder to you all, ladies and gentlemen, this once-in-a-lifetime boxing mega event is scheduled for tomorrow, Friday, November 15th at AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas, home of the NFL's Dallas Cowboys. Streaming live, globally, exclusive, and free on the biggest platform in the world, Netflix. Now, without further ado, let's get the weigh-ins underway. We begin our undercard with 8 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first to the scales, fighting out of the red corner. He holds a professional record of 13 victories versus 2 defeats, with 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Peerwa, Queensland, Australia. Please welcome the current reigning IBO Intercontinental Featherweight Champion, Deadly Dana Coolwell. Official weight, 125.2 pounds for Dana Coolwell. And now his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to us with a perfect, undefeated professional record of 13 victories, opposite no defeats, with 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, USA, he is the current reigning NABF, WBC Silver, and WBO Intercontinental Featherweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. Official weight, 125.8 pounds for Shoo Shoo Carrington. Our opening contest on the undercard tomorrow night, live from AT&T Stadium. 8 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Australia versus the United States of America. Dana Coolwell, Bruce Carrington.
All right, let me get a quick word here with Dana. Dana, one quick word with you, if I may, and Shoo Shoo, don't go anywhere. Dana, excuse me. Obviously, a ton of buzz surrounding this young man, considered one of the top prospects in boxing. What is the key to beating him tomorrow night?
Just doing what I do best, which is box smart and sticking to my game plan.
Looking forward to it. Good luck, sir. Everyone, make some noise for the pride of Australia, Dana Coolwell. And now let us say hello to one of 2 fighters representing Brownsville on this card, the great Shoo Shoo Carrington. Last time we saw you just a couple of months ago, some say your toughest test. Some say that you need to kind of remind everyone that you're one of the top prospects. Do you agree with that assessment and what you have to do that tomorrow?
Well, listen, I'm going to let y'all know one thing right now. Come tomorrow night, I will give a crowd-pleasing performance, and y'all will remember the name, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington.
Make some noise for the young man from Brooklyn, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the next bout on our undercard, 10 3-minute rounds in the light welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he is undefeated as a professional with 14 victories. Opposite, no defeats, with 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Roma, Lazio, Italy, introducing the current reigning Italian super lightweight champion, Armando La Furia del Quadrado Casamonica. Official weight, 138.6 pounds for Armando Casamonica. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night, he is also undefeated as a professional with 17 victories. Opposite, no defeats, with 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, introducing the current reigning IBF North American lightweight champion. Please welcome Lucas Prince Body. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the second bout on our undercard. Tomorrow night, live from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. 10 3-minute rounds in the light welterweight division. Italy versus Canada. Armando Casamonica versus Lucas Body.
All right, I'm being joined by the man who at this moment has the knockout of the year, no doubt about it, for 2024. Looking forward to seeing what you do tomorrow night. Your opponent, Armando, takes this fight on short notice and misses weight. Your reaction?
Unprofessional. Straight up unprofessional. I mean, we both signed the contract, 135. I made weight like a pro. And unfortunately, he didn't. But you know what? The fight's still on, and I'm ready. Let's go.
Looking forward to it. Good luck to you. Everyone, make some noise for Lucas Prince Body.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to our first championship bout on the card tomorrow night, live from AT&T Stadium. It is scheduled for 10 2-minute rounds and is for the vacant WBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, she is undefeated as a professional with 7 victories, opposite no defeats, and 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Pefferlaw, Ontario, Canada. Please welcome Melinda, the Whip, Wapu. Official weight, 166.8 pounds. for Melinda Watpool. And her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night at AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. She holds a near-perfect professional record of 14 victories versus just 1 defeat, with 11 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Paterson, New Jersey, USA, introducing the current reigning WBC Silver and WBC International Super Middleweight Champion, Shadesha, the Sweet Terminator Green. Official weight, 167.8 pounds for the Sweet Terminator, Shadesha Green. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final bout of the undercard tomorrow night here in Arlington, Texas. 10 2-minute rounds for the vacant WBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Melinda Watpool versus Shadesha Green.
Quick question here for Melinda. After that intense face-off, your reaction to, I believe, her pushing you?
I think I pushed her first.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed that part. Why did you push her then?
She was up in my face.
Got too close.
Yeah.
And why do you think she was doing that?
Yeah, intimidation, but you know, I came here to do a job. I've trained hard. This is 17 years in the sport. I'm gonna take that belt back to Canada.
Looking forward to it. Everyone, show some love to Melinda Watpool. Now let's say hello one more time to Shadesha Green. So I'll ask you the same question. Your reaction to her shoving you there?
Just an ass whooping waiting for it tomorrow night. That's it. The work is done. This is the fun part. Watch me put on a performance of a lifetime tomorrow night.
Could I ask, you're a veteran to these MVP cards. This is the biggest card, biggest platform she's ever fought on. Do you think that works to your favor tomorrow night?
Everything is going to work into my favor. I do everything better. I'm ready to perform. If the fight was right now, she'll be getting up off the ground.
I feel it. The pride of Paterson, New Jersey, everyone. Shadesha Green.
I gotta watch this fight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first bout on our main card, which will be airing live worldwide on the largest platform in the world for Netflix's first live sporting event. And we even have a very special combat sports legend to square these two off. But first, fighting out of the red corner tomorrow night here in Arlington, he comes to us with a combined professional record of 2 victories versus 2 losses and 1 draw. And he fights out of Bom Jesus, Piauí, Brazil, introducing Whindersson Lil Wind Nunes. Official weight, 164 pounds even for Whindersson Nunes. And now his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He holds a professional record of 18 victories versus 4 defeats, with 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Chandigarh, India, introducing the former WBC Asian welterweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, Niraj Goyat. Official weight, 162 pounds even for Niraj Goyat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to square these two off, it is an honor to introduce the greatest MMA and UFC fighter in history. He was the longest reigning UFC champion. He holds the longest winning and title defense streak in UFC history with 16 consecutive wins and 10 title defenses. From Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT, the Spider, Anderson Silva! Our first bout on the main card, live worldwide on Netflix, Brazil versus India, Whindersson Nunes versus Niraj Goyat. Anderson Silva, ladies and gentlemen, one more time.
All right, I'll get a quick word here with Whindersson. Anderson, come over here if you don't mind, just for a quick second. Whindersson, this man is a legend from your home country of Brazil. What does it mean to you? And maybe Anderson, you could translate for him a role reversal. What does it mean to have Anderson here supporting you?
Ele está perguntando o que você está achando de eu estar aqui te dando esse suporte.
Eu estou achando sensacional, primeiro de tudo, essa experiência é sensacional. O Anderson sabe que de onde a gente veio, a gente tem que ser 10 pessoas para poder chegar até aqui e que os campeonatos não apoiam muitas vezes as pessoas da própria cidade, mas aqui a gente está sendo muito bem tratado, a minha equipe muito bem tratado. Muito obrigado a todo mundo desse evento.
Good luck with this, Anderson.
Okay, I go try. So, Whindersson say, in Brazil it's very tough to make the event the same this, and it feel very happy to hear because the whole team has, and here is completely professional and help you a lot to give him the whole support. I'm so happy to be here with this guy, and Anderson say thank you for everybody to come.
Obrigado. Well done. I've seen it all now. Anderson translating. Never thought I'd see that.
You see that?
We can all evolve. Well done, guys. Obrigado, obrigado. Thank you so much. And a quick word for Niraj Goyat, representing his home country of India. Over 1 billion people. Maybe they'll all be tuning in on Friday night. You were playing with his belly over there. What were you trying to do?
Because he's a comedian. So I just want to make him laugh. And I always keep my culture with me. I always keep my country with me. I always keep my people with me. India is my strength.
I love it. Good luck to you, my friend. Niraj Goyat, everyone.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout on the card is scheduled for 12 3-minute rounds and is for the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner, he holds a professional record of 28 victories versus 6 defeats and 2 draws, with 22 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Casa Grande, Arizona, USA. Please welcome to the scales, Abel Ramos. corner, he holds a professional record of 29 victories versus just 2 defeats, with 18 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of San Antonio, Texas, USA. Introducing the former WBA regular super lightweight champion. And tomorrow night, he is the current reigning, defending WBC welterweight champion of the world, Mario El Azteca Barrios. Official weight 146.8 pounds for the defending champion, El Azteca Mario Barrios. Ladies and gentlemen, the second bout on our main card, live worldwide on Netflix, 12 3-minute rounds for the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. Arizona versus Texas. Abel Ramos versus the defending champion, El Azteca Mario Barrios.
All right, I'll get a quick word with Abel Ramos. Abel, you know, your opponent, Mario Barrios, has been linked to some big names in the future, most recently, Boots Ennis. Do you hear that talk, and are you kind of relishing the idea of spoiling his future plans?
Of course, man. Tomorrow night, he's gonna have to get through me first, and it's gonna be 2 Mexican warriors in Texas fighting for the championship of the world, man. You can't miss it. Viva Mexico!
Love it. Good luck to you, my friend. Can't wait for it. And a quick word with the champion as well, the reigning defending WBC welterweight champ. That's your belt. You thought they went away with it, right?
I'm just making sure it's up here.
Yeah. Well, no, it's right over there, my friend. Like I said to Abel, last week we saw Boots. Afterwards, your name was linked to him. I know you wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao, but there's an opportunity tomorrow to prove to the world that you're the best welterweight in the world. Do you think a performance, a big-time performance against Abel, gets you a big-time fight in 2025 against the likes of Boots Ennis?
Yeah, you know, that's definitely the plan, you know, to defend, you know, to unify, you know, one of the other current champions, you know, given, you know, tomorrow we handle business, but, you know, first things first, I have Abel, you know, who's in front of me. He's hungry. I know he's going to be, you know, coming with it tomorrow, and yeah, I'm just excited to be in there tomorrow.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Everyone show some love to the champ, Mario Barrios.
Ladies and gentlemen, over 2 years ago, we witnessed a classic, one of the best boxing matches in history. And now, 2 years later, on the biggest platform in the world, live on Netflix from Cowboy Stadium, these two women, they run it back in the rematch. I'm gonna need you all to stand for these two women that are coming onto the scales, competing for the undisputed Super Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner, she holds a professional record of 47 victories versus only 2 defeats and 1 draw. with 31 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Carolina, Puerto Rico. She is one of the most decorated boxers in history, having held 9 world titles across 7 weight divisions, and she is the current reigning unified featherweight champion of the world. Damas y caballeros, presentando a la campeona unificada del mundo, Amanda, the real deal, Serrano.
Greatness requires sacrifice, and I sacrificed a lot to be where I'm at now.
Amanda, the real deal.
I'm always pushing myself and just truly dedicated to the sport of boxing. I learned a lot, and now I know what I need to do. When I win, I will be pound for pound the best.
And now her opponent, the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner. Many people regard this woman as the greatest of all time. As an amateur, she captured 16 championship gold medals. And she, in 2012, became an Olympic gold medalist. She is the 2-division world champion. And she is the current reigning, defending, undisputed super lightweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, she is Katie Taylor.
The last fight was an epic fight.
The female fight of the year.
I think the next one's going to be exactly the same. Undisputed champion versus.
They fought for history.
I'm just a better fighter, and the best of me always beats the best of Amanda.
Official weight 137.4 pounds for the defending champion, Katie Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, the rematch is set. The co-main event live from AT&T Stadium tomorrow night, live around the world on Netflix for the undisputed super lightweight championship of the world. Puerto Rico versus Ireland. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor 2.
All right, let's talk to Amanda Serrano first. Amanda, I'd be remiss if I don't ask, what were you saying to Katie right up there?
No, I told her this is our time. Let's do the same thing we did 2 years ago.
And we are in for a treat if you guys are able to replicate that. 51st pro fight, 7 division champion, unified champ at 126. You have done it all. Is this your defining moment? Tomorrow night, you win those belts at 140. Is this your defining moment?
No, this is the defining moment for all women in boxing. You know, this is our time. We worked really hard to be in this position. I just want to thank everybody, Netflix, my team, for putting us on. You know, I couldn't ask for a better dance partner than Katie Taylor to showcase great women's boxing, and I'm just happy to be here, super honor, and I just can't wait to go out there and throw my hands.
Well, it's an honor to be in your presence. She is boxing royalty, everyone. One more time, the pride of Carolina, Puerto Rico, and New York, Amanda Serrano. And now we say hello one last time to the patron saint of the Emerald Isle, the reigning, defending super lightweight champion, the 2012 Olympic gold medalist, the one who got women's boxing into the Olympic Games, the great Katie Taylor. I'll ask you the same question. You have broken barriers throughout your entire life and career. Where does tomorrow night rank for you?
Well, I think this is just another huge monumental moment for women's boxing, and myself and Amanda are just forever grateful, and this is a huge moment for the sport. I've had some amazing nights in my career over the past 18 years, but tomorrow I think is going to be the biggest night for women's boxing ever.
And if I may, I don't know if a country supports one of its own quite like Ireland supports you. To all the Irish fans watching right now back home, what do you want to say to them?
Just thank you so much, guys, for all the support. I'm just so grateful.
Amazing stuff. Can't wait for it. Those belts look good, Brian. Those belts look good. I need sunglasses. Good luck to you. Everyone, one more time, the Brave Bomber, Katie Taylor!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 men atop the bill for tomorrow night, live worldwide on Netflix from AT&T Stadium. 2 eras collide, youth versus experience, raw ambition versus proven dominance. One night, one ring. This is the showdown the world has been waiting for. Introducing first to the scales, fighting out of the blue corner. He holds a near-perfect professional record of 10 victories versus just 1 defeat, with 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Dorado, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. He is the multi-talented superstar who has taken the world of boxing by storm. He has defeated world champions. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the problem child, Jake El Gallo Paul.
Most followed boxer, the most viral KOs, period.
I'm truly going to show the world that I outboxed Mike Tyson.
Crazy.
They say he's the baddest man on the planet, so let's find out.
Jake looking to end it right here, right now. The new king of violence, and his name is Jake Paul.
Texas, are you ready for Mike? It is my honor to introduce, fighting out of the red corner tomorrow night, he holds a professional record of 50 victories versus just 6 losses, with 44 of those wins coming by way of knockout and 22 of those knockouts coming within the very first round. Fighting out of Brownsville and the Catskills, New York, ladies and gentlemen, the former lineal heavyweight champion and the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Iron Mike Tyson!
Hey, listen, right? It was good while it lasted for Jake.
The most brutal, the most vicious, the most ruthless champion there has ever been.
You better. You better.
Official weight, 228.4 pounds for Iron Mike Tyson! Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. Our main event tomorrow night, live on Netflix. El Gallo Jake Paul versus the returning of Iron Mike Tyson.
We know how this go down. We know how this go down.
Can I get a quick word with Mike? Can I get a quick word with Mike? Real quick. Mike, just a quick word for you, if I may, for the people at home who want to hear from you. Can I get a quick word? Just a sec, all right? Okay, no problem, no problem. We'll get a quick word with Mike here in a moment. He's making his way over, the legend, the pride of Brownsville. Mike, can I ask? The world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Why did you push him there? All right, that's it. That's it for Mike Tyson. He walks away. Jake, he says the talk is over. You just felt his power. What did that feel like, and why did he do that to you?
I didn't even feel it. He's angry. He's an angry little elf. Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked the fuck out. I'm fucking him up, Burial. I'm fucking him up. He hits like a bitch. It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die.
Everyone, one last time, there he is. The problem child turned El Gallo, Jake Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to the official weigh-ins today. The stage is set. Tomorrow night, it is the biggest boxing event in modern history. Live from AT&T Stadium, live worldwide on Netflix. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Few tickets remaining. I will see you all tomorrow night.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yeah, welcome back to our host position up here. Good to have you with us. Thanks for watching. Kate Scott, Roy Jones Jr., Amir Tyson, Tyron Woodley. Those were strong words that Jake Paul just directed at your father. How you feel?
I mean, Jake thinks it's a game, but like it's not funny. You know what I mean? My dad is a very serious man, and Jake always wants to play games. He's in for a beating tomorrow. It's gonna be bad. I'm just saying it now. You could run it back, and it'll be true.
It looked like the son wanted to get up there and get a little
I know, right?
You know,
Tyron. Oh, let's watch it one more time.
This is what they say. What did the five fingers say to the face? It's slap. And I didn't expect that, but I did expect Jake to go out there and do the antics. Mike looked ripped up. Jake looked ripped up. It looked like it's going to be a great fight.
Is it wrong that I like this before a fight? Like, is that wrong, Roy?
What?
The slap, the push, the whole thing?
No, it's like when you get to this point, if somebody come in your space, anything might happen. So with him getting on the ground and coming up in your face like that, Mike like, oh, you want to show out? Well, let me show you what I can do.
Right.
That's showing that he's not backing down from nothing.
Can we talk about the shape that your pops is in too? He's cut up.
Look, cut up.
I mean, he's in the best shape.
Netflix, and this is the official weigh-in.
I'm gonna eat everything he has. He can't hurt me. I'm ready to go in the ring right this second and go in there and dismantle him.
Sorry, Mike. I love you, buddy, but it's my time. The gods know it, I know it, and you're gonna know it.
Well, we are here at the Paul vs. Tyson weigh-in live from Toyota Music Factory in Irving, Texas, and presented by Celsius. Live Fit, Essential Energy. This is an unprecedented moment in boxing. It's the first time in history that a live boxing event will be shown on Netflix, the world's biggest streamer. This is not pay-per-view, everybody. MVP and Netflix have partnered to allow over 282 million subscribers worldwide to tune in live to Paul vs. Tyson at no additional cost to their Netflix subscriptions. Yes, welcome along, everybody. So good to have you with us. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kate Scott, Amir Tyson, Tyron Woodley. Been with you all week long in the build-up to this fight. We've welcomed boxing royalty into the group as well. So good to see you. Roy Jones Jr. Got the fresh trim just to come out here. So I guess me personally this morning, I was at the AT&T rehearsing for tomorrow's show. Then I come here and I see hundreds of people. We got robots walking around. This fight week just feels so big, and it keeps getting bigger.
It's a big event. It's the biggest fight 21st century. Everyone's hyped. Dallas, hype. We're all hyped. The world's hyped. Let's get it.
Kate, it's been an emotional roller coaster. We had the open workouts where we saw a little snippet. We got a preview of people being in shape, ready to go, excited. Then we had the press conference where we had some drama. We had some annoyance. We had a stone cold Mike Tyson that didn't want to say anything. He's just ready to fight. Today, everybody's cranky. It's the last time they look each other in the eye before they get one more sleep, before they scrap, and we haven't even got to the fight yet.
Tyron talked about the open workouts. What did you think of the shape that Mike looked in that?
I like Mike's condition. I think Mike looks really good. I love to see him happy, but at the same time serious. When he's serious, he's a different man.
We saw him looking very explosive. Amir, try that mic out. Let's see if that one works. We saw him looking very explosive in that open workout. Can he sustain that across 8 rounds? Can he sustain what we saw in the open workout across 8 rounds? That's a big question for everybody.
He's ready to go. He's moody because he wants to fight. He's not really with the pre-activities, open workouts, weigh-ins. He just wants to go to war right now, and that's what he's going to do tomorrow.
What did you think of the demeanor that we've seen from Mike Tyson? You said stone cold. Is this the kind of the ferociousness that you wanted to see from Mike in fight week, Tyron?
You know, I didn't know what to expect, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I was looking to micromanage to see if he's in shape, because when you watch a 20, 30-second video on Instagram, anybody can be a savage in that small amount of time. I wanted to see how he looked. Was he breathing hard? Was he in sync with his coach? The last time we saw him was we was fighting Roy Jones, right? Yep. So this has been almost 4 years since since that time. Now we're going to see him go out there and fight against Jake Paul. So I saw him having fun. That's something I was not expecting to see. And for me, if I'm having fun, that means I've done the work. That means I'm relaxed. That means I'm ready to get it cracking.
What about Jake Paul? Because you've been through this kind of a situation with him. You've been through a fight week build-up with him. Has anything stood out to you this week, particularly about him?
I mean, Jake Paul has to do the antics. He has to do the mind games. And I feel like Mike did not allow him to. He shut that off. He really did not RSVP for the shenanigans. But Jake Paul is definitely love the win-win situation. You beat Mike, you great. You lose to Mike, you lost to Mike. He's always putting himself in those situations.
How do you feel like Jake looks with this added weight?
I like the added weight. The fact that he's a good puncher with the added weight is going to help his chances, because most people know the only chance he really has is that he can get lucky and hit Mike. So having the added weight was a smart thing.
Jake's a disruptor, right? He likes to kind of bother people. Has he got into your dad's head at all?
Well, it's hard hearing you, but I'm just excited for this event. Jake Paul's going to bring it. I just can't wait.
She's wondering if he's getting into your dad's head.
Oh, he's not getting into my dad's head at all. My dad's too mentally strong. He's been there. He's been professional for 1985 to 2005. Jake Paul's new to it. He's not fazed by that at all.
Let's talk about the co-main on this card, because the co-main is such a good fight as